Have you ever seen a grown man cry like a baby at a concert? Well, let me tell you about one. I saw Cheap Trick some years ago, and during the song The Flame, the ballad, I was crying like a freaking baby. Today we are doing Cheap Trick. They've got a brand spanking new single here, and it's called Light Up the Fire. Light Up the Fire sounds like a firecracker of a song, right? A thumper, pumper, banger, rocker. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Light Up the Fire, the brand new single from Cheap Trick. Saw them with Bun E and the whole whizzy bang. So let's learn about Cheap Trick, and then we get into this. I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited. So Cheap Trick have, hold on to your hats, 3,980,727 monthly listeners to the Spotify account, top 5 songs. I Want You to Want Me, 90 million plays. Surrender, surrender. That's got 125 million plays. The Flame, the song that I cried to at the concert, Rick Nielsen lit a guitar pick. Someone had a lighter, lit the guitar pick, threw it up in the air, and it turned to ash and sprinkled onto the guy's head as I cried. That has 46 million plays. Ghost Town, 11 million plays. And Mighty Wings has 25 million plays. Let's look into the bio of this legendary band. And it goes way back, so I don't know if we're going to read all of these, but you got the 1977 album, self-titled album, Cheap Trick. You got In Color. You got Heaven Tonight. Live at Budokan, fantastic album. I love that album. 1978. You got Dream Police, 79. All Shook Up. You got One on One. Next Position, Please. Standing on the Edge, The Doctor, Lap of Luxury, 1990's Busted, Wake Up with a Monster, 1997, released in 1997, Silver, Music for Hangovers. They've just kept going and going and going. We're All Right, 2017 Deluxe Edition. You've got a Christmas, 2017. I didn't even know that Cheap Trick did a Christmas album. And Are You Ready Live, and I may have to check that out. Are You Ready came 2019, and that show was recorded the 12/31/1979. So that was what, New Year's Eve? Now what we're going to do is we're going to look into related artists, and we know this is probably going to be a ton of people that we already know. You got Sammy Hagar. You got Stroke Me. Billy Squire. You've got The Knack, Night Ranger, the Jay Giles Band, Loverboy, Triumph, Heart, Eddie Money, Boston, Foghat, and The Babies. So there's the related artists. Now we go down and we look into the bio. And you got the 4 fellers here, and they're looking svelte and they're looking good. Of course, Bun E is not on drums anymore. I think he retired at some point. But they're looking right into that camera to say, Shane, you want to rock? Come at me. Combining a love of British guitar pop songcraft with crunching power chords and a flair for the absurd, Cheap Trick provided the necessary links between 60s pop, heavy metal, and punk. Led by guitarist Rick Nielsen, the band's early albums were filled with highly melodic, well-written songs that drew equally from the crafted pop of the Beatles, the sonic assault of the Who, and the tongue-in-cheek musical eclecticism and humor of The Move, a canny student of 60s rock. Nielsen first worked with bassist Tom Petersson in the band Fuse. This is going to go on forever, but I want to get down to Bun E and Robin Zander here, who released one album in 1969 before dissolving. Nielsen and Petersson continued working together in several formats until they teamed up with drummer Bun E Carlos. Everyone just calls him Bun E Carlos, but he's Bun E Carlos, and vocalist Robin Zander. So there you have that. Are we happy? Are we excited? I'm very giddy. And I really, really hope this song is good. Light Up the Fire, Cheap Trick, brand new song. Will I cry? We don't know. It seems to be a pretty quick one here. It's only about 3 minutes long. So, volume is up, magic titty in hand. I give you a taste, I take a bigger taste. We listen to the song for the very first time together. Does that sound like a plan? Let's do it now. Light Up the Fire, Cheap Trick. Come on. Who's the guy in the drums? Love his voice. Burn my love to the ground. Not bad. Rockin', thumpin', pumpin', bangin'. I mean, it's not bad. It's Cheap Tricky. I like that drop. Catchy. Terry. Are they going to have a new album coming out soon? Put that in the comments below. Two solos from Rick Nielsen. Yeah. Nice, little, concise, fun, upbeat. Gonna burn that love to the ground. I mean, just a nice little hard rockin' 3-minute poppy. Mighty Wings. Oh, that's a Top Gun. I was wondering what that Mighty Wings was. It's from Top Gun, the original movie. But what say you? I thought that was perfectly fine. It's an upbeat, tempoed little hard rock and banger. Very catchy. Light up the fire and burn my love to the ground. I thought they sounded great. I miss Bunny Carlos, but he's probably just a kicking it, chilling, hanging, and relaxing. But what say you? Most important part of my videos is what you thought of that new Cheap Trick song. Good, great, fantastic, Shan. I absolutely love it. Let me tell you about the time I saw Cheap Trick live. How many times have you seen Cheap Trick live? Did you ever cry at their concerts? What did you think of the song The Flame? What's your favorite album from the band? What's your favorite songs from the band? And any fun stories that you could tell me would be great. But I want to know what you think of that. Or you could say, not good, not great. I've never been a fan of Cheap Trick. I don't want it now. I didn't like it then. I'll have no more of that. It's not my cup of tea. I don't want it, Shane. Get it out of here. Courtesy and kindness, if you can, down there in the comments. But that's all I got for this. If you have a hard rock or a heavy metal special request, you'd like to see it right here on this channel, click that link that's in the description below, and we will get it on for you with thumbsies to you. That's all I've got. Cheap Trick, baby. Light up the fire, burn my love to the ground.